everybody, and welcome back to Story Time with Holly and Friends. Today I have my good friend, the doctor, with me. And I have my sweet girl, Isabella, who may want to read a little bit with us today. Izzy, do you want to hear a story? Great! Today is Super Secret Surprise Saturday, so I'm going to ask my lovely librarian, Emma, to pick out a book. And I don't know what it is. It's a total surprise. So Emma, can you bring me the super secret surprise book for today?
Here's the super secret surprise book.
Let's check in the magic bag. Thank you, Emma.
Of mystery.
This is my bestie librarian, Emma. Thank you, Emma.
You will enjoy.
Let's see what book she picked for me. You ready, Doctor? Let's pull it out. Oh my goodness, Turtles and Tortoises. This is our first nonfiction book that we've read on our channel. What do you think? You want to look at it, Doctor? It says, Animals in the Wild, Turtle and Tortoise by Vincent Cervantes. I have never read this book, so this is going to be a first for all of us. All right. Let's get ready and let's get started. Animals in the Wild, Turtle and Tortoise. This book is from our local library. We love the library at our house. Animals in the Wild. Here's the title page. Ooh, look at that sweet little turtle. Let's find out all about turtles today. Turtles and tortoises are closely related reptiles. Most have hard outer shells. Turtles use their flippers for swimming. Tortoises usually live on land or in fresh water. They have legs rather than flippers. The largest are 4 feet long. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine seeing a tortoise that is 4 feet? That's almost as tall as me. The largest turtles are giant leathery turtles. They grow to about 10 feet long. That is as big as my bedroom. That is a very big tortoise. And weigh about 1 ton. That's as much as a truck. They have no outer shell, only tough outer skin. Green turtles live in most of the seas of the world. They grow to over 3 feet. Long green turtle, 3 feet long. Green turtles like to play during the mating season. Green turtles eat seagrass and algae. Scientists put metal bands on the legs of turtles that they want to study. They put these bands on them and then they use them to track them all over the world. They can see where they're going and if they're near other turtles that they're also tracking. Loggerhead turtles have larger heads than other turtles. Look how big his head is compared to his body. They eat crabs, fish, mollusks, jellyfish, and sponges and seaweed. I like to eat seaweed, but I don't eat any of those other things. How about you? Animals like barnacles often attach themselves to turtles to travel. Female turtles lay their eggs on the shore. So they spend most of their time in the ocean, but when it's time to lay their eggs, they come on shore and dig a hole and leave their eggs there. The females come ashore at night to be safe from enemies. They come at high tide so that they don't have to travel so far. High tide is when the water is really far in on the beach. Low tide is when it's really way out and it seems like there's a lot more beach then. Moving on land is hard work. The female finds a spot above the high water mark that has no roots or stones. She digs a huge nest in the sand with her flippers. Can you try to dig sand with your flippers? Let me see your flippers move. What if you had flippers, Doctor? Let's see you digging that hole. Good job. Then she digs a nesting pit with her hind flippers. That's her back legs. She lays many eggs in it. The eggs have a tough skin and look like ping pong balls. They do. Look how round they are. She fills the pit with sand. The female covers the nest so that enemies will not be able to find it. Then she heads back to the water. Usually the tide has gone out and the sun is rising. So it takes her most of the night. It's a very long process and a lot of work. The eggs hatch a few months later, and the tiny turtles dig towards the surface. Oh, look at the little turtles. See how many there are on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I see one way near the water, 7. They usually dig out of the sand at night and head straight for the sea. Freshwater tortoises, that would be tortoises that live in lakes and rivers and ponds, are close relatives of sea turtles. These tortoises eat meat, mostly fish, pond insects, and snails. Urgh. Turtles and tortoises use their shells to protect themselves when on land. It's like they have their very own armor on, just like a knight. They pull their legs and heads into their shell, which are very hard. Giant land tortoises eat plants. They can be found in forests in some parts of the world. They're mostly vegetarian, like me and the doctor. We are also vegetarian. Where tortoises have no enemies, they become very tame. That means they're almost friendly with people. They're still wild animals, but sometimes they might be able to walk up to you or approach you. See, this little girl is saying hello to this tortoise. And that is the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. We learned all about turtles and tortoises today. And I want to invite you back to join us another day, and we'll find a new book. Thank you. Bye.